Hey, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's run it. Take one.
Alright, YouTube, man. What's up, bro? So I gotta update you guys. So thought about putting you guys on a tripod, but I'm probably just gonna hold it, go handheld. So as you guys know, you guys already done seen the title and whatnot, the thumbnail. This is gonna be like a real chill video. We ain't gonna do too much. We might do a little vlogging within it, but mainly just want to talk about what's going on now, man. Yeah, I don't left Vaden. Yesterday was my last day completely. Today I went back up there today, but I just went to get an oil change and a tire rotation. So I said the rest of my goodbyes and whatnot then. But yeah, kind of a big deal. Like, you know, leaving a job is a big deal for anybody. But I've been there for 3 years, and if you know like my background with work, I ain't really ever stayed at the job longer than 6 months, and I've been there for 3 years. What is that? I've been there for 3 years doing my thing. And you know, I achieved and did everything I wanted to do. I got everything done I wanted to get done, stacked my resume how I wanted to stack it. While being there, everything went according to plan. However, I didn't expect to leave the way that I did. Everything that's happened since January has been completely unexpected, man. You know, like if you guys ain't been up to date or been like keeping up, I stopped working under Vaden officially not way back in, it's only a few months ago, back in February, and I started contracting for them. So my business started working with them, and I was just working under my business. But then recently something came up, and they pretty much to sum it all up, the reason why I left Vaden in the first place was because they was giving me too much work to do. Like I was doing stuff that wasn't really in my job description in the first place. I'm making ends meet within every other department, but then when it comes to me doing my own work, I can't do what I need to do because I'm trying to help somebody else do what they got to do just to get my job done. You know what I'm saying? So I was at that point where it's like, man, it's messing up my money. Y'all messing up my bonus. I'm out. That was the issue way back in like August, September of last year. And back then I was praying to God, like, God, help me find a job to get out of here. I would love to be out of here by, you know, the end of the year, have a new job by the beginning of next year. I was really praying, and like, you know, I was at work. I was at work at the dealership on the computer looking at jobs on Indeed. And then I'd go home and I would apply for them same jobs on Indeed at the crib. And that's how all this came about. I mean, if you've been keeping up with the journey, then you know, man, I've vlogged it all. It's all on here. But yeah, so you know, I got the new job doing full-time editing. I'm a full-time editor now, and I've been doing that since January. Ever since then, my transition from Vaden went from being employed to being a contractor. And then this past weekend, I was told like, hey, basically they want to hire somebody full-time to be able to do what you used to do at all times, full-time. So pretty much they want somebody to be kind of like doing anything and everything out there. And I had already told them like, you know, I left because I'm not doing anything else but photos. And now you guys are contracting me out to only do photos. So ain't no bad blood, ain't no bad turn. But that's just really how it went. That's just straight up how it went. And I'm grateful, man. I'm appreciative. I'm glad it went that way. My time has come to an end. I was already praying about like, you know, making sure I don't overstay my welcome in the first place just because I'm getting paid some money, because we had new management coming in, new people coming in, and these folks might not be for me. They might be against me. You know what I'm saying? They might not have my best interest. I was really praying like that I don't overstay my welcome just because I'm being offered some money here and there, or just because it even makes sense, you know, on paper with numbers and whatever. But yeah, so everything was out of my control. It wasn't my decision, but I ain't mad at it. And one thing I thank God for, one of the biggest things was that, you know, when I got told the news, I reflected immediately on how back in 2021, when I was doing contracting as a photographer for a dealership, I was doing that full time. That was my main source of income, and I would have like little freelance jobs here and there on the side. But my main money was coming from the dealership, doing photography there. And one day, I pulled up at the job, and they was like, "Yeah, we done working with you. That's it." I asked them why. They told me why. There was no reason why. They just wanted to hire somebody else because they knew the person. And yeah, so like back then, when that happened, I wasn't financially stable. I was in a decent headspace, but I was like concerned and kind of stressing and whatnot. But now, comparing and reflecting on now, like, man, when they told me that, I was unfazed, unbothered. Didn't bother me at all. They really don't even care for it. I mean, that just gives me more time to do other stuff for myself. You know, like I had intentions and plans with the money that was coming in from working with the dealership up here at Hyundai, because I work for. So let me clarify before I even go keep talking about this. So I worked for Vaden, not for Hyundai Statesboro. Okay, I just worked at the Hyundai Statesboro location. So Vaden as a whole is a company that has multiple dealerships that sells cars at the dealerships. I worked for Invading, which means I could have been placed at any dealership had they seen necessary or fit to, but it made sense that I work at the Statesboro one because I stay in Statesboro. So just to go ahead and clarify that, I don't work for Statesboro. They don't pay me. Hyundai Statesboro does not pay me, but Vaden pays me, which is located and based in Savannah. Just to get all that clear, because I used to travel and like drive to sometimes South Carolina, up there in Hilton Head, and I go do work up there. I drive to Pooler, I drive to Savannah, and stuff like that. But yeah, I was unbothered, man, unfazed. I was just thanking God, like I'm in a better position now financially. The money that's coming from this job doesn't pay a single bill. It's just like extra pocket change, extra money to invest stuff in, save up, whatever, do whatever I'm planning on doing with it. But it wasn't really like, it wasn't a necessity to have. So I was thanking God for that, and I was also thanking God because I realized my reaction wasn't the same at all. Like I wasn't like concerned or bothered or like irritated that my plans are being changed and I had no control over it. I was more so really just thanking God and just wondering like, okay, what's next? What's next? Because I ain't told y'all this, but I guess I'll tell y'all now because it's gonna be like a little mini vlog, a real quick mini vlog at that. But the realtor that I've been talking about for so long now and trying to get in contact with for so long now, since way back in November when I first ran into him and I told him, hey, I'm gonna do this house at my dad's. I'm gonna build a portfolio around it. I'm gonna send it to you, and I want to do a house for you for free here and there. And we're gonna chop it up and go from there. That never happened way back last year, November. And then fast forward now, he reached out to me this time, and this was like almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, almost 2 weeks ago. And we chopped it up through text. Then we said, hey, let's meet. Chopped it up on the phone. Then we met in person at his office again. I met him for I think the second or third time in his office again. Talked to him. So we had something else scheduled to do. No, it's not actual real estate photography or videography. I mean, it's videography. It's actually not photos at all. But it's not in the way that you think it is, or at least the way that I thought it was. So I ain't gonna say much about it yet. But that's supposed to be happening very soon at the beginning of next month coming up. So when I drop this, it'll probably be the beginning of this month, May. So now I'm wondering, like, is God trying to remove stuff out of my life to bring in other stuff in my life? Because had I been doing this with Vaden, and if this goes on with doing this real estate stuff, times would have clashed, and who knows what would have happened. So I don't know. I'm not really trying to figure out what's going to happen next. I'm just watching, observing, taking it day by day, one step at a time. Putting, just walking my faith, putting my best foot forward. And yeah, so it's been 3 years, bro. So it's gonna feel a lot different waking up, not having to go to the dealership. Because I ain't gonna lie, now that I don't work there anymore, I don't think I ever told you guys, but when I used to work there as an employee, I did what I wanted to do. Not in the sense of like I didn't listen to nobody, but because the dealership was based in because my job is based in Savannah, and my people that I report to, my bosses, my managers, they weren't at the dealership. I would just get there whenever I want to get there. I would clock in whenever I wanted to, because I can clock in from the phone. I clock in at the house, clock in when I'm anywhere. I clock out after I done left. Like I didn't run time up. I used to run time up, and then I stopped. But as far as just like getting there, I might supposed to be at work at 9. I might not get there till 11, and I might leave at 3 when I'm supposed to leave at 6. I used to get time in, steal time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The cat's out the bag. So that's why I really stayed at the job. I got my raises, got my pay, I got my bonuses and whatnot. And working that job gave me a lot of time to do other stuff outside the dealership when it came to like content and when it came to client work, and then just freedom, man. Just freedom. Having some pool there, being there for so long. And and then being the best photographer there, I kind of had leverage in some ways and some stuff negotiable. Yeah, that's I don't think I ever told you guys that, but man, sometimes I wake up at 8 just to clock in, go back to sleep, wake up at 11 and get to the dealership. After a while, I stopped doing that because I started getting on a better schedule where I actually started getting up to get things done. But beforehand, like the first year and a half in at the job, oh man, what? I was clocking in. If I had to go on a trip the same day I had to work, I'd clock in from work, then clock out of work. Now, I'd clock in from work, then leave the job around like 12, 1. And then I wouldn't clock out until like 5, 6 whole time. I'm clocking out. I'm way up in Atlanta. I don't clock out from Atlanta. Like, that's how I used to do, for real, for real. Anyways, man, it's just like being there for 3 years, bro. This is going to be a big transition. And you know, having that time frame. Cause my time frame that I would normally go would be from like 11 to 2. And right now it's 1:43. So right now usually I'd be up there doing some work. But now I have like this free time, and so now I'm really trying to think about and plan like, okay, what's gonna take up this time that I have now? Because I normally finish my morning piece of work for editing around, 10:30, 11. I go to the dealership, I get done up there, I come back around 2:30, then I got my next piece of work to edit, and I get done around 6, and then I'm done for the day. But now that I have that time from 11 to 2, I don't want that to just be downtime where I'm here just playing a game, watching TV, doing nothing. Like, I'm trying to get money, bro. I'm trying to get money, and that's not like me being obsessed over it. That's not like me being materialistic, but as a man, bro, I got goals, I got ambitions, and these things require money. And God said, money answereth all things. And that's all things, physical things. We're not talking about everything internal, not just all things, man. So, yeah, I'm trying to get money, man. I'm trying to build this foundation up. I'm trying to stack up and do some things here and there. And yeah, so I'm really trying to figure out how I'm gonna occupy my time. And it might not be just trying to make money in between that time. It might be something to build me up spiritually, mentally. Be my Bob in between there. I don't know what it is, what it's gonna be, but that's been like my biggest thought process right now. Is like, I got to change my routine, my schedule around now. I could even go to the gym in between that time, so my gym time might even change. I just know that, like, it's on the better things. We're moving on up. I'm glad I didn't overstay my welcome. They kind of pushed me out the door, or they kind of removed me for their reasons. It's cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. I ain't tripping over it, because I thank God I'm in a better position than I used to be, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, even financially. But am I gonna miss that place? I'm gonna miss the people there. I locked in with some people, got real cool with some people. That's really what this video is all about. But I guess since I already started it, we might as well go ahead and get something going, start a little vlog. I am going to the gym today. I got leg day in the gym. I took Monday off. My schedule's all out of whack right now. I normally take Wednesdays off, but I'm gonna be going Wednesday tomorrow. So don't know what's gonna happen. In fact, I don't even know, my vlogs is gonna be so different now, bro, because now I work at home every day. I gotta find reasons to get out the house other than the gym. Because normally my vlogs would incorporate me going to the dealership in some kind of way. And one night I was going back through my vlogs, and I didn't realize, or just my videos, I didn't realize how much I was kind of taking you guys with me to the dealership. I didn't realize how much I was doing that, but dang, it was a lot. So from this point forward, you guys won't see me going back up there anymore. It's crazy to say, but I don't work up there. I don't work with them anymore. I just got finished eating some chicken and rice, some yogurt. So I'm finna chill and kick it real quick, because I'm finna get ready to do my next piece of work in a second. I'm probably finna do a little bit of short content. If you ain't following me on Instagram, TikTok, you gotta go follow. I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm not playing. I've been locked in, posting on there almost every day. I'm doing a new series, a new thing on my TikTok and my Instagram. I'm giving out free game. I don't gave out a free game on here on my old YouTube videos, giving game on how to use the camera settings, how to do this and that when it comes to photo, video, specifically more so video. But I'm doing all that now on TikTok, because I realized my videos ain't getting that much views. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, and it might just not be my time yet. I might just gotta keep posting until a certain one hit, and then the rest going the rest already there for everybody to watch. But I just been thinking I need to try something different, because what I'm doing, a lot of folks are doing. The quality's great. What I'm doing, I like. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm doing, I like, but it might not be enough to be different, to be unique. But I know one thing: a lot of folks ain't on there giving out free game on TikTok, at least that I see. I see it on Instagram all the time. But giving out free game on TikTok, quick and just pumping them out. I don't see too many people doing that, so I'm finna try that, a little new avenue. And then I know a lot of folks that they ask me more so about camera settings, camera equipment, camera gear, rather than ask me about what I'm doing in the gym or what I might be doing in the video I'm posting. So I'm trying it out. So if you ain't following me on there, go follow me on there. You know what I'm saying? All the links, all my ad names in the description below. Shoot, they on the channel here somewhere. It ain't hard to find me, bro. I'm gonna pick you guys back up at some point later on, because we might as well make it into a little mini vlog. I don't want to just sit here and talk and that be it. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys at some point with it, man. up and straight. I got everything ready to go to the gym. I just ate chicken tacos a little bit earlier. My legs today, feeling good, man. But look, real quick before I go to the gym, this vlog kind of like, I mean, I guess it's really boring. So if you made it this far into the vlog, I might know you personally, or you just enjoy watching the vlog. So I was thinking earlier, a second ago, I was like, dang, I used to like really hesitate when it came to like vlogging, recording inside the house, inside the crib. I would only record in the room, like in this room. I wouldn't go in the living room, wouldn't show the kitchen, none of that stuff. And I was thinking like, damn, now I'll put the camera anywhere. I'll record anywhere. I think that's because I've been doing so much of this like short form content and like making little reels, TikToks and whatnot. I done got used to it, but bro, like last October, November, December, I used to be like, I don't know if I want to pull the camera out there and show my living room, show my kitchen, whatever. After a while, I just stopped thinking about it. I just started setting it up, pressing record, doing everything. I don't know, I just thought that was cool. After we hit the gym, bro, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the whole vlog. That's gonna be the end of the session. I'm doing legs today. Same leg workout I always do. Ain't nothing finna change. I think I'm probably weighing around 217, 218. When I get there, it'll probably say 219 though, because I still got food in me, so yeah. I don't know if I want to cut though. Like, I might just cut. I mean, it makes the most sense. You know, it's summertime coming up. Not that I'm finna be out and about showing my body off at the beach, at the pool, nothing like that, but maybe I might do cut. I'm gonna mic up. I'm on the Sennheiser 400 right now. I'm gonna put on the DJIs. We're gonna mic up. We're gonna get it in. I'll meet you guys in the car. I'm gonna try to prop you guys up with a new angle. I'm thinking of a new angle in the car. I wanna test it out, so let's see how that looks. We definitely gotta shoot. We gotta shoot this angle during the day because it's dark right now. I know you guys can't see me much. It's gonna be a whole lot of noise. And they're gonna be good at all. We're gonna let it slide for the night, man. I'm headed to the gym. What are y'all doing, bro? You know you ain't supposed to stop. These folks can't drive. I tell you, these folks can't drive. But forgot what I was saying. But yeah, man, new camera angle. I can't wait to use this like in another video during the daytime. This would be crazy. This how it's looking right now. But like this would be crazy. Should I just ride like this? Look, I'm gonna do it like this for the time being. I know I'm like riding like this with the lights on, but I'm gonna let it slide for this time. But yeah, this is a crazy angle. I got you guys on the suction mount, but you guys are upside down. So I've been utilizing that a whole lot more. That's how I've been getting all my angles on the inside of the car. My suction mount with the 18 mil. Oh man, it's been working wonders. For real. But I think because the window's tinted enough, even with the lights on, you still can't really see up in here for real. I was watching a video earlier when I was watching Quan, and he was talking about, he said something real quick and brief in one of his vlogs. He was like, man, you need to bring YouTube back, because YouTube right now is dead. Ain't nothing going on YouTube. It's dry, blah, blah, blah. And then he said YouTube right now is pushing out small content creators like crazy. And I've heard people say that multiple times, and I really need to lock in and get on my joint, because that nigga is correct. YouTube is pushing out small content creators like crazy because there are no, like, it ain't how it used to be. It really ain't how it used to be. All you see, a lot of what you see now is like niggas streaming and then uploading their streams to YouTube, and that's the video. But really, like, it's a stream. It's an IRL stream, and that's it. And even then, like back in the day, man, you had YouTubers that was like PewDiePie, and like these niggas had crazy amounts of like subscribers, and like the ones that had like millions and millions of subscribers were like, they was dropping like crazy, consistent, crazy content, great content, unique content. But nowadays, it ain't much of a case anymore. So I definitely have noticed that I catch and watch a lot more smaller creators that have their own little style and way, rather than watching this one big creator. Like I don't know too many big creators right now. I know a bunch of small ones though, but I don't know a bunch of big ones. And I think that's because, like he said, YouTube is pushing out. It's just heavily promoting, heavily pushing small content creators. And I, like, even my channel can like attest for that. I've gotten some videos on there they got a couple thousand, and I ain't gonna say I shouldn't have them views, but YouTube was behind that, pushing that for the algorithm. So I need to lock in for it. Like the way I'm posting on TikTok and I'm just on like Instagram and whatnot, I need to do that. I need to do the same thing for here. So that's why I'm dropping this video, because really I normally, like I said, I wouldn't drop this video for real. I really wouldn't drop no video like this. I'm just yapping, ain't nothing going on. But at the end of the day, man, like my life ain't that interesting for real. I ain't got nothing going on every single day that's brand new. It's kind of repetitive and routine based. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I gotta be comfortable enough to get to the point where I just drop it. I don't care. F it, drop it, you know. Yeah, I made it to the gym though. We finna get it in. I don't even know how we gonna do this. Honestly, I'm not even in the mood to vlog, record anymore. Like I was up earlier, but now I'm just more so like chilling. I probably should have took some pre-workout. I'm good. I'm just get my mental right. But we finna get it in, bro. So I'm gonna catch you guys in there. And it's looking like it's a good bit of people here, sadly. And it's 9:30 and there's people here. Like I'm having to look at where I want to park it. I'm not just park anywhere I want to. I'll catch you guys in there, man. You ain't sad.
Hold on, yeah, look, every day I wake up, man, I stand on business. Yes, I follow Jesus, man, I promise this no grand decision. Pull up to the altar every time, but I don't plan to visit. It's only Jesus' love that can do that, but I forgot to mention how he keep on blessing me and blessing me when I do wrong. No, I'm not deserving of his love, but he gon' love me strong. Kingdom stepping, I be praying that all my friends could come along. I've been telling all my dogs the world is not where they belong. Yeah, saying I got time today. Every time I go up, he always trying to take my mind away. Walking down that narrow path with demon, I'm gon' bind today. And I promise they can't run. I bet these scriptures make them hide their faith. Yeah, talk about my faith now. Yahweh or no way now. See an evil spirit, we gon' slide like we at playground. Flipping Bible pages, I forgot how that little case sound. The old me in the grave now, man, I'ma always stay down.
Hey, that's gonna wrap it up, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed. Good quick leg session, man. It's 10:46. I'm trying to get out here before 11. Whole point of this video is really truly just let you guys know I'm no longer working at Vaden. It's gonna be a shift in my life. I don't know how big and impactful it's gonna be, but I mean, you know, I assume it's gonna make a pretty big difference for real, as far as like what I do on a daily, on a weekly, you know, day by day basis. So, yeah, but I really ain't got too much else to say, man. I'm sorry it's a short vlog, but like I said, I just wanted to tell y'all that. But I figured I'd come to the gym with it too and try to like make it into some. Yeah, I'm about to go to the crib, eat one more time, and then chill for the rest of the night, and start my first day tomorrow without having to ever go to Vaden. It's gonna be interesting, man. But I do gotta invoice them actually. I gotta invoice them one more time. They gotta pay me one more time for this month's work. So I'm gonna do that. But if you made it this far into the video, bro, I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate the love for sure. I really appreciate it. I'll catch y'all next one, man. I'm gonna try to upload on here a lot more. And yeah, see y'all soon, man. Y'all be easy. Much love. I'm out.